It's the Swirl Podcast with your boy, OG Dirty Reds, and my main man, L Boogie.
What's the word, Bert? What's happening, Captain?
I'm good, man. I'm chilling. Another week down, man. Been hectic. I know. Say it for him, L.
What?
How you feeling, man?
Fucked up.
Oh, no. He went to another level, y'all.
Nah,
I thought he was just going to say
I'm
tired, y'all.
I'm tired.
Hey.
It's been a grind this week, man. It's been a real grind.
You fucked up. What's going on?
Same shit, different day.
Oh, man.
Dealing with the same bullshit, different day. I just can't seem to get out, you know what I mean? Get out behind that motherfucking 8-ball.
I hope things get better for you, man. Start to clear up for you, man. I think it is, man. I think things are on the up, man.
Maybe it was the weather.
Keep your positivity, L.
Yeah, it's hard to do, but I'm trying.
Yeah.
I'm going to keep the train moving. We're going to push this train.
You got to. Who going to do it if you don't do it?
Yeah, that's the $1 million question.
I mean, that's what I was wondering.
Ain't nobody going to do it.
You got some beats for us over there today?
Oh, yeah.
What you got? Uh-oh. That sound like... That Raw?
Yeah, I figured give a little bit of...
Ashton Martin.
I like him, man. He all right.
Yeah, I like Ross. He wasn't top 50, though.
No.
Not with some of the other people that wasn't on the list.
I wouldn't put him in top 50.
We ain't gonna go there. Ross, he got the same rap.
Yeah, everything's
It's a nice
the same.
rap. It's a nice flow and shit. He's good. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying it's the same rap every time. He makes a new album. It sounds almost like the other album.
I agree.
That's the only thing I would say about Ross that would really, other than that, I like his style, his flow. Shit go good, man.
CO, toilet paper. Toilet paper, CO.
What'd you think about that? Just real quick, what you think, like, of the overall Rick Ross? Like, what do you think? He's a fraud? He's fucked up? Did he make his money? Is it cool? What is that? What's your shot? I mean, if I say your shots on that, what's your feelings on that?
I don't know. It's kind of, to me, it's hard to be like you, to look at him as a rapper and what he be rapping about, but you was passing out toilet paper and...
I mean, but was he just...
CO, he was a CO, a correctional officer.
Was he really doing that?
Yeah, he was a correctional officer.
No, I know he was a correction officer, but I'm saying, did he ever hustle before? Was he ever hustling? Did he ever do anything? Or he just was just straight from school to CO, and doing his thing?
I don't know.
And then he got out and started... or quit the job or whatever he did.
I don't even know how he got started, but...
Sound the alarm, man. We need somebody to find out.
Yeah.
Why that research
How many
on me?
But how many rappers been doing that? How many rappers really been on that corner?
I mean, can you...
can
you believe 50% of them?
I don't know, man.
Where are you at with it? 50%? Can we believe 50% of them?
So let's give 3 rappers. 3 rappers that we know off the top of our head. Do we really think they ever grinded and been on that type of grind?
Right.
So let's go.
Who you got?
I'm gonna say 50. I believe 50.
Hell
50 been on that shit.
50 got shot.
Yeah.
So I mean, he was doing something.
So what about Jay-Z?
Yeah, it's proven. He's got that dude, that whatever his name, Emery or whatever, that was hustling, did the time, came home. I mean, I believe Jay-Z was hustling.
So what about Drake or somebody like that?
Drake was on Disney Channel.
Yeah, he was in a wheelchair.
You understand? No, he wasn't grinding.
But that's what I'm saying, though. You got a lot of rappers.
What about Pusha T?
You know, I just read something about him the other day, too.
They said that. I heard somebody in Virginia Beach said, I grew up there. I never knew him as. She said, I knew some hustlers, but I never knew Pusha T to be one.
I don't believe it. I don't think he was.
What about
a lot of them?
What about Mace?
No.
Puffy?
Hell no.
Puffy wasn't hustling? Biggie,
maybe.
Yeah,
Biggie. His mama put a stamp on that, so
Yeah.
I believe that.
Right.
Tupac.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. He an actor too.
I don't know.
He was.
Tupac was
He
different.
went to them school of the arts and all that, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
What about Cube?
Cube, no. They say no.
Yeah,
they
Dre.
say Cube was telling other people's stories of stuff. But I mean,
it
same with Scarface. They say Scarface is talking about Jay Prince. You believe that, or you think Face really living that life?
I don't think. Man, that shit's a crazy.
It's crazy.
You know what I mean? Like,
well, we know somebody that was living that life, and that's Gunna. And motherfucker, he snitched, and now they say he's got the #1 album, bro. What the hell? And so this snitch, shots are fired, so you can snitch and still get the #1 album.
it's trendy. Snitching is trendy.
Everything's getting trendy.
Yeah,
these
I mean,
days.
you snitch. That's how you know what I mean. You get popular.
You think so?
What happened to this 6ix9ine dude, Rainbow Bright?
I don't know what happened to him. But how you feel about so the people must be speaking that they don't care about Gunna. They said this is gonna be he don't got no features on the album, but they say it's gonna be the highest selling without features.
Yeah.
Since, like for a while. Now, I forget what
years.
year it was. It was a few years, some years. So where's that put you in the whole
Gunna shit?
Yeah.
I still wouldn't buy the album. Never
you
really
ain't gonna listen to it. I never really listened to him from before, so I don't really know what he was on or wasn't on.
But that shit's crazy. That's crazy that the man did all that and then people buying his shit. But yeah, they talking about he snitched and he did this and he did that, but you buying his shit.
Well, Young Thug dropped one too.
Album?
Yeah.
I didn't know
that. You ain't know that? Yeah, he dropped one. Me and Fleazy was talking about that, man. Shouts out to Fleazy. What's up, Exquisite Clothing? Check out the website. That's my boy too. We was talking about that he had dropped one. He said it sounded like some, he in jail. You know what I'm saying? So he ain't like making top-notch hits at this moment, but he sounds like some recycled stuff he was saying, or kind of like some stuff that was on the back burner that maybe didn't make other albums, but the material's already ready, so you can kind of put, like the Tupac stuff they've done over the years. You know what I'm saying?
The motherfucking lawyer fees adding up. You gotta do something.
You think he gotta put something out there?
Motherfucking right. Them fees probably adding up. All them dudes telling on each other. And he's probably like, man, I gotta do something. You think Gunna putting some money on his books?
Hell no.
That's a question to be asked.
What you think?
If he ain't, he's a fucked up individual.
You think he's putting money on Young Thug's books?
He should be, but I mean,
what y'all think, man?
Yeah.
I don't think so. I think they probably at enemies now.
Yeah, but still though, you would think he'd be like, man, fuck it, you don't like me or not, I'm still gonna help you out.
They ain't putting no shit on Nicky Barnes' books. When he went to jail, that's why he started snitching.
Yeah, Frank White too.
Yeah. So, but you in prison, you forgot about. Ain't nobody worried if Gunna got himself out.
Yeah, quick. Gunna got out quick. What do you do, like 2 weeks, a month? Yeah, like a month, he was out.
Yeah, but they don't care. No. They say music is still pumping. So that goes for all this conversation that we had about over this last 8 months that we've been doing this podcast from the very beginning. We've had multiple conversations about snitching.
Yeah.
All that type of stuff, right? Different people, what was snitching. We've had guests on here, asked them what was a snitch and this and that. So if a snitch now ultimately, we've come to all of this and watched this whole Gunna situation and all this, and he has the top album, that means it's going to all go bad to me from that point forward, because if there's no, like, consequence, like we always talk about, actions got reactions and stuff. If you still get to go do that and then still have the best album, I can see a lot of people telling about like,
they're gonna do it.
It's gonna become trendy.
I'm telling you,
snitching is gonna become trendy.
Yeah, it's gonna happen. I mean, just think about it. All them people was talking greasy about him, but you buying this shit. I'm not saying all of them, but somebody buying
it.
For the beat number one?
Right. Hey, shouts out my man Derek Hodges, man. Got us the buckets. He got you a Modelo bucket too, man. But you
I appreciate it.
Quit drinking the cold Modelos, but I came with the I got the cold Slim cans up there in the O State today, so I'm gonna have some of them along with this Casamigos. That's what I'm pouring up, and that's what's on my top of mind today. What about you, brother? What you over there sipping on? The usual?
Got my lady. Got that honey jack.
It's either one way or the other, huh?
Yeah, I ain't doing a whole bunch.
Never gonna be no flavors.
It's either gonna be Modelo or honey.
That's it.
So I'm done with this, and I might move on to something, find something else a little bit more pleasing. But right now,
a little more pleasing.
I'm gonna fuck with this honey jack.
Let me ask you: are you gonna fuck with this? This is an interesting question. I want to know what you gonna fuck with.
What's that?
This lab meat. You gonna eat the lab chicken?
You heard that shit? Motherfuckers talking about they approved to grow meat in the lab and put it on the motherfucker in the grocery store to eat it.
Cali on it, right?
Cali on it first, immediately.
I heard here too.
Yeah.
Did you hear here?
I ain't here, but I ain't fucking with it.
Would you try some?
I mean, you know what? To be honest, once they put it in the grocery store, how we gonna know the difference?
It's gonna have to say lab. It better say lab meat.
Are they gonna put it in big bold print, or they gonna put it in that little writing shit?
The same way they do organic. Do you know what's organic or not?
Yeah. Well, you gotta read. But how many of
us?
But you just got an organic section.
If you just go and grab something, you could scoop up organic if you ain't reading and pay extra money for some shit, right?
Yeah.
Probably be the same with some lab meat. You might get home and be like, fuck, I was rushing through the fucking store and grabbed this motherfucking lab meat. What if you went to cook it up? You ain't even know. Didn't even read it then and just cooked it up.
But my thing is, what is that shit made out of? They said it's made out of
They say
DNA,
cells,
like shit.
right?
Like cells.
Cells.
Like,
I don't know how they're Boy, that don't put a lot of trust in like what we
consume.
Yeah. That's why fuck with my man Hodge. Hodge, I got you on that too, man. My man is chefing up. I'm gonna send you the link, man. We gotta post it on the social media too. He's running for this Top Chef thing with the barbecue and stuff like that. So
Oh, in DC?
no, down there where he's at, down there in Hampton and all that stuff. But you know, hopefully he'll get up here and get us some of the barbecue. We can get a sample. But I'll show you the link. We're gonna share that. But that's the only way you know if somebody natural, is hooking it up. You know what I'm saying? Shouts out to your man Irv too, man.
Yeah, Irv need to get together.
Yeah, I seen Irv Irv had some nice little shit, some chicken and shit popping off ribs and shit the other day. Shouts out to y'all chefs out there, man. We appreciate y'all that's keeping it real, cooking the real food, still seasoning and cleaning the shit.
Yeah, Bolden barbecued.
Yeah.
Brother can
Shout
cook.
him out.
Yeah, he can cook. I give it to him.
Yeah.
Irv nice with it.
Yeah,
I was with him this morning. He did a little bit. He do his thing.
All right, but back to the lab meat.
Yeah, I ain't fucking.
You gonna take a lab meat burrito?
Fuck no. I don't even. What's that shit gonna? Dog, what is that shit even? That's like they be taking them steaks now. You see how they take the steaks now, make that shit and put like scraps together and glue it and shit, and then they sell it.
Glue it?
Yeah, they do that. You need to Google and check it out, man. It's like certain meats they take and scraps of meats and shit, and they put it together.
That's Scrapple.
No, it's not Scrapple. Trust me, I like Scrapple. But it's like steaks. It's like them little steaks you get at Outback and shit.
Yeah.
And they put them together, and you don't even know the difference. I didn't realize that shit until I actually Googled it one day.
They putting them together.
And Google that shit, people. Google it and watch
how
they take scraps of different types, not different type, but
it's beef still.
Beef, but they just glue it together, make it look like a steak. You don't even know the difference.
Glue it? That's the part that's
glue.
catching me.
It's like some type of glue. They put that shit together.
What they need that for? To glue it?
Oh, you really sit back at it. Let's just be honest. At this point in time, we don't know what the fuck we eating when we buy out the grocery store. That shit might say beef. We might be eating horse.
I mean, you think you've been eating beef long enough to know? So you think we've never been eating beef?
They say horse. No,
ever,
I ain't saying
ever
that.
in our life. You think we just been off of motherfucking horse meat this whole time?
No, what I'm saying is I think horse. I think they just
right.
You know what I mean?
So you think? So let me ask you this. I will agree with you to a degree. Where I'm gonna pause a little bit, have some hesitation. Is like this fast food shit is not what it used to be back. Like Wendy's meat don't taste like Wendy's meat used to taste when I was little.
Hell no.
Let alone that they're small as fuck now, but they don't even taste like beef anymore. It's got like this weird aftertaste and shit. Burger King too. Burger King, remember they was like beef, the home of the flame broiled and all that shit. That shit ain't like that no more. But if I go buy a pound of ground beef out of the store, it tastes like the same pound of ground beef that I had 20 years ago.
Yeah, I agree. But I'm not eating no shit out no lab. Period. I'm not eating nothing out no lab.
Keep that lab meat.
And keep that shit in Cali.
You know what's going to come here because this is a hot spot. People do end shit. That's what I'm saying. It ain't going to mean that it's going to be everywhere, but they're probably going to have some restaurant or some place where you can go get the lab meat. Ain't that shit going to be crazy? I want to see it. Do you want to see it?
I want to see how it's produced. That's what I want to see. I want to see how it's made, happened. How it's put together. That's going to determine a lot for me.
What? That you might eat it?
No, I'm just saying it's going to determine a lot for me.
What if they say it's all natural, hormone-free, lab meat?
That's like they were saying they was growing motherfucker. Didn't they clone like goats and shit at one point in time? Or some shit?
I don't know. How did chickens get so big?
They be getting them motherfuckers steroids.
Chickens big as a motherfucker.
They be getting them animal steroids.
They got
to.
Yeah. But how you know you ain't eating a clone chicken?
You don't know. That shit ain't gonna say it on the package. Clone chicken.
No.
It ain't like it lowering the price. All that shit costs. Food price is crazy.
Well, yeah. Obviously eggs went through the roof. Where'd all the chickens go? They in the lab.
Yeah.
Lab chickens can't lay no eggs.
Nah, hell no. Fuck they gonna be doing?
They ain't laying no eggs.
Hell no, they ain't got it. No, hell no. I ain't even got no reply for that shit. This shit crazy, man. Everything going to a lab.
Everything. You can have babies now. Women can have kids.
You can make your own guns now.
They got them little hot guns. You can make a little plastic gun. They got You can get artificial insemination for kids. You can people that never could have kids can have kids. They got everything you can do.
No bullshit. I'm not eating that shit.
But what's any different than, like I always tell people, man, what's any different than you going to the restaurant? You know you at the restaurant, right?
Uh-huh.
What you think happens if say you was the chef or you the whatever, and you're the guy or the sous chef or whoever seasoning up the meat and you drop a couple steaks. What you gonna do with them?
If I'm cooking?
Yeah, if you say you're at,
I'm gonna wash them.
Say you're at wherever Longhorn,
Uh-huh.
and you're the chef at Longhorn. You cook up the steaks. You got your little assistant that works for you. You've been training your assistants, and they know what to do. They prep all your shit for you, do all your little shit, and now But I'm the assistant. I'm gonna say I'm the assistant for you. You're telling me, Red, I need you to get the steaks, this, that. Get them at the right room temperature. I'm doing all this shit while I'm doing it. I fumble a couple filet mignons and they fall all on the ground and shit. What I'm gonna do?
You supposed to put that shit in the trash.
But I ain't.
Motherfuckers
ain't putting that shit in the trash.
I'm gonna give you a true story.
You know that shit.
I was at Tyson's one morning, right? I was out there working, and me and the co-worker Horse, we walked to a Wendy's to get something to eat. No lie, this is a true story. I sat there and watched the dude drop some motherfucking fries on the floor and pick that shit up and throw it right back in the fry.
Yeah, I mean, see, but
I pulled his card, though. I said, hey, man, you can't do that.
Yeah, but you see it like that. But imagine how many times he did it before that nobody don't even know and just ate that shit.
Yeah, no bullshit. You right. Motherfuckers be doing that shit.
Yeah.
That's why it's scary eating out.
You remember dude took that boo-boo in the beans at Taco Bell?
Oh, I ain't know he did that shit.
Yeah, nasty mugs, man. Like, you don't know what people could be doing, man. You just don't know.
That's why I said it's
yeah. Like, imagine you fumble 4 filet mignons that they charging $50. That's $200 worth of steaks. You gonna go throw them in the trash?
Fuck no. Fuck no. I'm gonna be real. You better wash that shit off.
Yeah.
Put them on the grill. The grill gonna kill all that.
Now, when it get like that, it's all cool.
Yeah.
Heat kill everything.
Heat kill everything.
You good. Just
good.
heat it up.
Yeah. Boil that shit. No bullshit.
That's how they
got
get
$200 worth of steaks. You ain't throwing. I don't give a fuck who you are. You ain't throwing that shit out.
You ain't.
You know what I mean?
You fumble the bag and the steaks. That steaks. You look for that quick second. You gonna look around. Ain't nobody around. What you gonna do? Throw you on the grill real quick.
Yeah.
You might rinse them. Yeah, you might
brush the motherfuckers off.
Probably rinse them.
Yeah, you got some nasty motherfuckers be doing that shit.
I mean, I hate to put people in that stuff, but that's what I tell people that all the time. Sometimes people get mad at me. They be like, "Why would you say some shit like that?" I'm like, "Cause you're saying the shit that you saying right now." Like, if somebody says like, "This is the number one thing people like to do." Tell me you ever heard somebody say this before. You order your food. Say we all out eating, right? And I order my food, and I'm like, oh man, they fucked up my shit. And you send it back. People be like, they gonna fuck with your food back there. You ever heard people say shit like that at the restaurant? You send it back. Oh, you sent it back. Well, they probably gonna do this. That's when I hear them. I say they could have did whatever. He could have just scratched his ass and grabbed your plate and brought it out here. Like you don't.
Yeah, you how many times
he could have just been. He could have been in his nose like this, getting busy and been like, oh, let me.
How many times you watch motherfucker at a fast food joint go in the bathroom, come out, now he wash his hands, go right back in the back.
He could have been in there back there like this.
Wiping his ass, shit on his nail.
And then go grab your
got shit underneath his nails and everything.
See? You just don't know. The only way you know is if you cook that shit at home for yourself, and at least you know that it's rinsed off, it didn't fall all over the ground, you washed your hands, the whole 9 yards. That's why I appreciate, back to the whole, circle it back around, my man Hodge and Herb, the chefs that's out there keeping it clean, doing what y'all supposed to do, serving that good food to the people that people can rely on and depend on and know they getting what they supposed to be getting.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
But the difference is they take pride in what they do. The motherfuckers is getting paid, you know what I mean, at these fast food, these restaurants. They don't take pride in this shit.
But do you think they take pride in making this lab meat? You think the dude in the laboratory is like prideful?
Fuck no. It's 8
Did
hours.
you see what it looked like? They look like chicken.
I'm not eating that
I seen it on the news.
You wonder what the texture feel like?
I wonder. That's why I want to know.
Like Jello? Is it like?
I don't see how that could sell.
I don't either. Is that motherfucker like a titty implant?
You ever tried the Impossible Burger?
No.
Oh, you ever had tofu or any shit like that? Me neither. See, I don't even fuck with no shit like that.
I don't eat that shit.
I ain't gonna fuck with that shit.
I don't even do veggie burgers. I don't eat none of that shit.
No, I tried a black bean burger. That motherfucker wouldn't stick together, man. I couldn't get them to stay whole. I can eat beans, so I thought I might try to do something different. I couldn't find the combination to get them. If anybody knows a good black bean burger recipe, drop me a line, because I need to know. Oh, and my brother hit me, man, just for the update that we know. This is either Swirl. Some people do be coming through. FedEx has AC in they shit. They can blast it how they want, when they want. But my brother said UPS gets the bag.
Yeah, you get the bread. That's why them motherfuckers riding around.
Hot.
That's why they riding around them tin cans.
So what would you do? Would you be hot, or would you want with the bread, or would you take the AC for less?
I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take the money, but I'm gonna have me a couple motherfucking fans in that motherfucker. I don't give a fuck if it plugs into some type of shit. I'm gonna hook something up. You know what I mean? To stay cool.
Well, would you be in there cooking lab meat?
Fuck no.
I know you would.
I'm not doing none of that shit.
I
man.
know you would.
I ain't cooking none of that shit.
Hey, revisiting another thing that we spoke about. You told me when you came in that somebody got jammed off the ring.
Oh yeah.
For a murder.
One of the dudes, NASA. One of the guys, NASA, was big head honcho at NASA. Got convicted of murder off the doorbell ring.
How he get convicted of murder?
Got life.
Off the ring?
Yeah, he killed somebody, and they recorded that shit.
Bro, I got mixed emotions on the ring.
Yeah, because it can be a good thing, but at the same breath,
what if you were the one getting murdered?
Yeah. I mean, if I'm getting murdered, I ain't worried about no motherfucking doorbell ring.
What I'm saying is, at least the people that his family knows who did it, he caught off the ring. Whoever he killed is going to have some form of justice instead of somebody getting away. That's what I'm saying on that. Not to,
yeah.
Or what if somebody came into your crib and the ring was alerted and somebody seen it and called the police and maybe your life got saved? It could be that way. That's what I'm saying. The ring is a double-edged sword.
It's like you know what I mean? You're weighing it.
Yeah.
You got to weigh that shit.
Right. So where's your weight with it?
I like it.
Cause you got one.
I got one. I like it, but nobody else is getting my information. I like it though. You know what I mean? I like it for me. You know what I mean?
Nobody else ain't
getting my information. I like it for me to protect my home, my children. That's
right.
Other than that, it's cool.
You good?
Yeah, as long as you don't come in that.
So what was dude murdered? He went to somebody's house and murdered him.
He killed him.
And the ring was recording.
He
didn't even see the ring there.
I think it was a neighbor across the street.
What?
I told you, you know.
Because you can pick that shit up.
And it's got fucking, you can hear that shit. You know that ringtone a bad motherfucker, man. You can hear the vol, you can hear people talk, you can hear everything. I told you, I watched my two neighbors, both of them was married, and I watched them both in the middle of the street powwow. He was trying to go at my neighbor. I could hear I was geeking. I was laughing like shit. He was going at my neighbor while his wife was in the house. And I was just geeking like shit. I was like, this one.
He about to get his ass jammed the fuck up.
Crazy as shit.
Why would you even want to be with the neighbor? What if she said, yeah, come get this pussy? Would you fuck the neighbor with your wife right there?
No, fuck no.
That's the craziest shit in the world.
Maybe at the hotel down the street. Nah, I'm just being funny. I wouldn't do that shit.
No, I know what you said, but that's like dangerous.
That's like shitting where you eat.
Yeah.
You don't do that.
Yeah.
That's a code. You don't do that.
So I think he's dumb just in general, because even if she would have responded like, yeah, come on. Come in here and hit this real quick.
Crazy part about it was she was like, I'm good. That was what I was geeking on. She was like, I'm good. Like, she's like, I got to go in the house. It was like 12:30 in the morning. She was like, I'm good. I'm going in the house. Thanks, though. She was being cool about it. I'm sitting there. He was like, what the African dude? What do you mean? He was like, what, we can go out and, da-da-da. And I was like, BB and me, I'm watching shit. It was like a day later.
He was laughing.
I was geeking like shit. These motherfuckers crazy out here. That ringtone is very tricky. But it did catch him. He killed somebody, and it got him pinned up for life.
For life.
He got life. Don't pass go. Don't collect $200. Go straight to jail.
Well, what about the dude? What is it? Crosby Green? Is that his name? That got saving him for 3 decades, got released. Now he back in jail again. Or they want him to go back to jail?
Yeah,
I'm gonna tell you right now. If you let me out and try to say I gotta go back to jail for like, you gonna have to. I'm out of here, bro. On the first thing smoking, I'm leaving America.
Yeah, me too.
I'm out.
I'm not wasting no time.
No time.
I'm gonna tell you.
Actually, when I got out, I would have left.
Yes.
Now that I'm thinking about it a little bit more,
I was about to say the same. As soon as them doors crack, my bag is packed and I'm
out.
I'm out. I don't give a fuck if I gotta live on the streets. You're not gonna find me.
Well, you know what, man? I told you I was watching this show, man. There's a lot of places that are more diverse and don't care about a lot of different stuff. And there's nice areas to live. And they got good shit going on, man. America's great and all that. Don't never think that I'm trying to get it twisted or nothing like that. But there are other places to go. Like, if you're in a problem in America, like, I'm out. There's no way if I did 3 decades in jail and then you let me out and I never am saying that I'm innocent from the beginning and I already sat in prison for 20-something years, whatever it was, and you let me out, it's over.
I'm gone. I'm going to give you a salute. I'm gone.
Yeah. America would never see me again.
Nah, absolutely. I'm out. Because I don't even want to go through the process. Can you imagine they let you out? You out for, let's just say you out for 6 months. In society, and they're talking about, we need you to go back to jail.
I'm really out then.
Yeah. You can't give me, I'm going to tell you right now, you better not give me a 30-day jump.
Oh.
It's over. Trust me.
Really, like you said, the smartest thing to do would just be to be out of there on their ass. Immediately. As soon as you got released, the best thing to do would have been to dip.
Yeah. Especially if you know there's any type of chances of you going back. I don't care if it's a small ounce, you might have to go back.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to have to adjust to society and then turn around and have to adjust back to going back and just motherfucking toilet paper, sir. Can I get some toilet paper? Fuck that. I don't want to live like that, man.
You know, the more that I be thinking about stuff, man. Hey, but let me say something real quick, El. Wasn't it crazy, man? That Copperhead was in the studio when we came in tonight. You walked right past that mug like it wasn't even there.
Yeah, we had snakes in the building.
Snakes on the plane. No, the good thing that mug was a baby.
Yeah, if that motherfucker was big,
we had to call the service.
The motherfucker was feisty though.
He was feisty, wasn't he? Yeah, hey y'all, El got him up in that shoe box for me. He got him in that J box.
He didn't want to go in. Him motherfucker was refused.
He got
like he just said, I don't want to go back.
He was the same boat.
Yeah, he was like, I'm not going back.
Yeah.
But nah, man, he was here. He was sitting up.
But even, you know what, the Swirl and Dirty Reds and El Boogie, we still didn't kill him. I released him to the wild. We don't kill just to be killing.
Nah. You got to be a threat.
You got to be a threat. He wasn't a threat. He was a baby. Yeah.
You got to worry about where his mama at.
Oh, where?
Mama and then where daddy.
Well, they come in here, they getting killed.
I would agree. I ain't going to be getting in no shoebox. I'm going to be like,
we would have to get a bag or something.
No, you need a shovel to cut his motherfucking head off.
Oh, yeah, I'd go to shed for him.
Yeah, he had to go. You got to get up out of here. Speaking of which, I see the convo you and Toon was having about the presidents.
Oh, see how the word spreading, how we getting around. Who did he say he liked?
He said it. Didn't he say Samuel? No, he said
Samuel Jackson.
Did he say Morgan Freeman too?
At the end, but Morgan Freeman can't get on there. He ain't never. He's the only actor ain't got no booty in the movie he played in. Yeah, y'all check it. Look at all the Morgan Freeman movies.
They say he got halitosis.
He'll never get none.
They say he got bad breath.
He must, but he was about to get some action in one. Me and Toon was watching. He died at the end.
Yeah, I seen Toon put his recommendations out there.
Yeah, he had who? Tom Cruise? Or that was you?
Nah, that was you. And I said I thought about him too.
No, that was him.
That was him. Said Tom Cruise.
Yeah, he said Samuel L. Jackson.
I thought about Tom Cruise later on.
Who else did he say? Samuel L. Jackson. I know Tom Cruise and Beyonce and somebody else he had. But that was the people. It was somebody else he had on there. But I told you I'm sticking with mine. Denzel and 50.
Yeah, I like Denzel and 50 as a president. And my backup vice president would be motherfucking Magic.
I like Magic too.
You know what I mean?
I like that. I like Toon selections too. Samuel L. Oh, he said Jamie Foxx.
Fuck that.
He said because they both played presidents in movies. Yeah. Though. Like they were doing a president thing.
Okay.
But
then we just had to put Magic Mike as motherfucking vice president then. Tatum. What's his name?
Channing Tatum.
Channing Tatum?
Yeah.
He could be the vice.
He gonna put him at vice?
Yeah.
Man, please. Get up out of here. What about the dude in Ohio shot his own kids
Execution style.
What'd you call it? Execution.
No, I said
There we go. There we go.
Here
we go, y'all. Here we go.
Execution style.
I got some tips from my man. I know I'm shouting everybody out this week because people have been hitting me up. He told me he said it's Rosetta Stone. He told me the name. I can't even get it right. I said I need the damn book.
Yeah.
Or the disc, whatever it comes in. But we're gonna learn a foreign language.
Yeah.
What are we gonna do? Well, which one we gonna pick? We're gonna get the Rosetta Stone. We're gonna start being on here, either your kettle Taco Bell or we gonna be somewhere. Which one we doing? Spanish?
Yeah, let's do the
or
Spanish.
Italy? You wanna go French? Italian?
Know.
You wanna be here?
I don't know.
What you wanna do?
I don't know. Which one sounds sexy?
Well, probably Italian, but
you be saying some.
You be saying some shit. Sound like you said something and ain't.
Yeah, you be like, what the fuck?
Your feet stink.
Yeah. You be thinking you done told a female you so sexy. You done told your papusa stink. Their Spanish though is good. That's good to know too though, cause this motherfucker in Florida running for president.
Oh shit!
You know what I mean?
DeSantos.
Yeah, DeSantos. Shout out to my Spanish people.
Yeah, man, he sending people out.
Shout out.
Hey, they said that was you telling. That was last week, wasn't it? We was talking about that. That shit is foul, bro.
Yeah, he's that motherfucker crazy. I don't know what he doing, man.
The new place to move isn't Florida anymore.
Nah, not for African American people.
No.
I don't even think I want to go down there with biracial kids. I might have to start some shit.
You said you was going down there for the jet skis.
I'm going.
I ain't joining you no more. I'm passing.
That's cool.
I can't do it. We gonna have to go to South Carolina or somewhere.
Shit, South Carolina might be just as bad down that motherfucker.
You know where we need to go? You want me to tell you where we need to go?
Puerto Rico.
Or St. Lucia or somewhere down there, because they ain't got no bread doing nothing. If we went down there with a fleet of jet skis,
you'd live like a king.
We'd kill them. All them tourists come through.
Puerto Rico's nice. I had some good times down there.
Yeah, me too. Shout out to the military. NMCB 7. Me and L was in there. What we was in? 7.
NMCB 7.
Shout out 7, man. All the other veterans and people that served in NMCB 7. NMCB 7 is decommissioned.
Yeah, I heard.
You can't serve in NMCB 7 anymore.
Oh, lucky 7.
So we was lucky 7.
Yeah.
We was winners. We did the damn thing.
We was good.
Well, you should have did the damn thing.
We was good.
We
I built memories. I'm gonna leave it at that.
You did. Yeah, you did.
I built memories.
If we weren't in there, you wouldn't even know me right now. Yeah. We would be no Swirl Podcast.
Wouldn't be sitting here across from each other.
Right.
But yeah, man.
So it's all good. It's all good. Yeah. NMCB 7, boy. That mug is decommissioned though. It don't exist no more.
Shout out.
Yeah.
Keep it moving.
Keep it moving, man. Keep it moving.
If you can only rewind the hands of time.
Ain't it crazy, though, how stuff keeps coming back that we talked about, like the Tyson shooting? When we talk, now he got 3 years. What you think about that? He went into a public place, bust off rounds. He didn't hit nobody. Nobody got injured.
I think they say he just like shot off in the air or something.
3 years. What you think about that time? 10 years probation.
My $1 million question is, and I would have to do my research. 3 years ain't shit, for real. For that type of violence, that's not shit. So I'll give him kudos because he mentioned some information that
Yeah, I got a hole in my lip, man. I just spilled shit all down my motherfucking front of me and shit like a little baby over here. The grandkids, I must need a bib.
Bib over there,
I need a bib over here, man. I gotta give my own self a horrible. But go ahead, continue. I'm sorry.
Nah, but I'm gonna say 3 years ain't shit for that. So he must have had a good lawyer, but 10 years backup is a setup move. But 3 years ain't
setup.
Shit. Especially the state of Virginia with a pistol.
10 years you're gonna get in trouble again unless you go squeaky clean. And if you was a person that pulled out in the public place and shot, you probably not going squeaky clean real quick. That's what they gambling on. So that's my opinion. So
hold on. Let's ask this. He got 3.
Right.
How much time? He got 3 years. He's going to do 3 years. Or so how much backup time? He got 10 years probation.
Right.
So he must have got he got some motherfucking extra. He must have got more than just 3 years.
What I'm going to tell you is he's going to do whatever he's going to do, right? The time, whatever it is, however many months, right? He's going to get out. He's going to be on 10 years probation. If he don't go clean, he's going back to prison.
Oh yeah, without a doubt. And then you gotta think where they probably pissing him.
Everything.
They're doing everything.
Everything's got to go right. That probation and parole really ain't all like that. To me, I told people it's easy to sit here right now, and I'm going to say that. I'm going to put my disclaimer out. It's real easy to sit right here being free, doing a podcast and all that other shit and make this statement. But I'm telling you, I would rather just do my time, and when I get out, I'm out.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? If that means instead of doing 3 years with 10 years probation, if that means I gotta just go do 6 straight years, just give me the 6, and when I'm done,
you're done.
I'm all the way done.
Yeah.
Well, how you feel about that?
I mean, that's cool until the motherfucking numbers start hitting double digits.
Until they say 12,
15, 20. Then you be like, oh fuck it, let me go ahead and get that probation.
What about 6?
I mean, 6 and straight to the door.
6 and you're done. No more problems, nothing. Or 3 with 10 years probation.
I'm gonna tell you like this. Me, because of who I am. I tell you the truth, man. I won't.
Not L right now.
No,
not L right now.
You talking the younger one?
That ain't who that was shooting up no damn mall. Was no L right now. No. That was a kid, a young kid. So L at 22 that just shot up Tyson's mall. Do you want 3 years with 10 years probation? Or would you rather just go do 6 and be free?
I'm going to be honest, man. Go ahead and give me my 3 years so I can get the fuck up out of there.
You going to do the probation?
I'll do the probation. I'm probably going to fuck it up.
You're going to do some more time.
I might as well be honest, man.
I know.
I've been there. I ain't trying to sit behind it. That shit is horrible.
I might make that same decision when it really was the real decision.
I
said it's easy to sit right here where I'm at right now. Me and you drinking Casamigos and Honey Jack and got people sending us coolers, cooler beverages and all that shit. Yeah, that's easy for me to sit here and say, I'll just do the 6. But when the judge starts tapping on my head, I might be like, give me the 3.
Well, you gonna cop. Trust me, you gonna cop a plea. Trust me.
You wanna do the 6?
Fuck, I'm being honest. I might as well be real. If you give me, if you're judge, I'm sitting in front of a judge, just say, look, I give you 6, no probation, or I'm gonna give you 3 with 3 years probation. I'm be like, let me get my 3.
Not 3 years probation, 10.
That's
what the number.
Yeah, let me get 3.
With 10 years probation?
Yeah.
At 22 years old.
Yep. I'm not even gonna lie to the people.
So you'll get out at 25. Yeah. And then start doing what?
Hopefully.
I know. I'm asking you. Now I'm
gonna try to stay straight.
I want to know this story. This is the story. This is the L Boogie story. Now L Boogie just copped his plea. Now he's out the joint. It's been 3. You're 25 now. This is the young L Boogie. Instead of going to the military, you shot up Tyson's, right? Now you did your little bit, right? Now you out. L's 25. He's on 10 years probation. He ain't got no career, ain't worked or did nothing, just been thugging it out. Now what you gonna do?
Get out. Try to get a job. Try to stay straight. But
what if that goes south? What if that goes south? Then where you gonna go? Then where you gonna go?
Dude, I'm thinking about who I was when I was 25.
Right.
25
That's what you
got
to do.
I was reckless.
So
I'm gonna tell you right now, them 10 years, I probably give them the first 2-3 years cool. But see that probation.
But it's gotta go good during them years.
Yeah, it's gonna go good for about the first 2 years.
No. I'm saying if things continue if you do get that job, if you do start to blossom and you do quit, you know what I'm saying, can get away. Some things go right for you after you get. Then you probably could.
Manipulate
but 9 times out of 10, the job don't come.
No, I'm going back.
This don't happen. The next thing you know, what do? You holler at your homie that get you on. You flip a couple little of these, flip a little of this, whatever's moving that you could do because you need some money. And next thing you know, what?
Or in my situation, motherfucking be done got a DUI or some dumb shit.
When I was young like that, man, I was smoking like a chimp.
See, I never was really into the weed. I mean, I sold a lot of weed, but I never was a smoker.
I was getting dirties all the time as a teenager, bro. I couldn't even do it then, so I know at 20-something, you let me out on probation, it's only a matter of time before I'm smoking, doing something, unless I have something that's mapped out for me, a path, something that is set to go. That's why the military is the great thing for people. If you don't have no structure in your life, the military is a great thing to do. It helps you get that little bit of structure, man. Because without that, some people are lost, bro.
Yeah,
lost.
A lot of people need structure.
Now, what if you would have got out them 3 years and then you were able to join the military?
Oh, you know what? I'm gonna tell you. I think that was my downfall. I think I should have been that dude that waited
and did it later
and went.
Like me. That's what I did. I went at 21.
Waited.
I was 21.
I should have waited. I should have got when I got out of high school. I should have waited, did my little bullshit, got my mentality right,
then went
in the military. See, I didn't have nowhere to go, man. I left when I got out of high school. I just didn't have nowhere to go, so that's where I went.
You joined the military.
I joined the military. I just didn't have nowhere else to be. I didn't have nowhere else to go. It was to the point where my grandmother was no longer around. My father was married to his wife that he's still with to this day, and me and her didn't get along. And really, in all honesty, with all due respect, I say this: my father basically had to make a decision, which really, and ultimately, he chose his wife over me. So I didn't really have no place to go. So. You know what I mean? I went in the military.
Well, damn, L, I'm sorry to hear that.
Nah, ain't no apologies necessary. I'm just saying, I'm telling the people.
I'm just saying that's
telling the people.
That's the thing when you have to. I mean, you just put some real life shit
like
out
I'm just
there
telling
on
the people.
Microphone for people. Like that's real.
Yeah, that's
bro.
where I was at that time in my life at 18 years old. I didn't have shit. Wow. So it was like, you know what? Let me go do this.
How you feel about yourself now? Because I'm gonna give you a round of applause. I'm proud of you after knowing you from the beginning back in. Well, I can't say the beginning, but you know what I mean. I met you when you were just starting off into your journey of becoming the man that you are today. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm proud of you where you are today, man. The struggle and the fight, man. It's been a rough fight for you, man. And people should know that. You know what I'm saying?
It's been rough.
You say some crazy shit sometimes, but you still my man. You still gonna be my man.
But you know what, though? I was thinking about that this week, man, and I always rewatch our shit. But the thing about it is, and I hope everybody understands me, and I'm just putting it out there. One thing about me, I've always been told since I was a kid, at least a teenager. I ain't gonna say a kid. I don't got no filter. So when I feel a certain way, like I really just express my feelings, and I hate a lot of times this shit might come off real greasy or real fucked up. But really people don't realize that's really not my intentions to be like disrespectful or be slick mouth or whatever you want to call it, but it's just me who I am. Like I just feel like I'm just being honest.
Right.
Yeah, it comes off as brutally honest because I've had people tell me, man, you brutally honest.
Right.
You got to learn how to kind of like...
You ain't got no filter.
I don't have no filter. So, me being who I am, like, it just... I mean, I just am who... Like, my new thing has been on Facebook. You see what I'm posting now? Hashtag, I am who I am.
Right.
Like, I'm just being myself, man. And I think, at the end of the day, a lot of people don't understand that because... At the end of the day, a lot of people has not really walked in my shoes.
Right.
And I hate to say this, and I'm not saying I'm better than you or you better than me or not talking just directly to other people.
We're just talking.
But I honestly can say this. There's a lot of people as men at my age, you couldn't have walked in my shoes. You couldn't have been through the trials and tribulations that I've been through and still came out as, you know what I mean?
I'm proud of you, bro. Like I said, but speaking of walking in your shoes, have you been on that bike?
Why? For what? For what?
Because you said you was living a new lifestyle. You was changing up. Now you saying for what?
No, what I'm saying.
What you mean? If you been on that bike since you've been walking in shoes, you walking in your shoes right now? That's what I want to know. You getting right?
What I'm saying to you is, hold on.
That honey jacket ain't working with you. It's light now. It's empty.
Yeah,
it can't hold the phone no more.
Gotta hold the phone.
Use the shoe.
There you go.
No, get none of that honey jacket on my goddamn hair, motherfucker.
I wouldn't do that to
7.
You. And shout out to Omar. He been watching. He the only motherfucker watching, man. I've been doing this live shit. I'm hoping these people get on board with us.
Well, you been shooting live. That's what Kim was talking about. You shooting live?
Yeah, I'm doing live, man. I'm trying to get these people to rock with us, man.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
Rock on with your bad self.
But
so you gave up on the exercise? That's what you
Nah, man. Dude, you just don't know, man. This week been really...
I ain't talking about this week.
I'm just saying, man, like, just in general, like, my mind is in whole... my shit is in... My mind is in
So what's going on,
L?
Hey, y'all, I just got to tell y'all, L's a little disappointed, man. We might need to give L a call. You got L's number. Give him a call. Check in on him, man. What's going on, L? Did life really just getting this stressful? What's going on, man? Is it the...
It's everything.
Child support still?
It's just life, man. It's like...
What is it?
Fighting battles, man. Going through a lot of shit.
You've been doing that.
I know that. But sometimes, man, the motherfucker just be like, damn.
You tired?
Just be tired for a minute. Like
you been saying you tired.
Listen, I get it, man.
Been tired.
But sometimes you got to, like... You just start really, like, you get your days, man. And like me, it's been this week. This week has been like
it's been one of them
weeks
where
where
I'm
like... I can
tell you got a little different demeanor about
like
yourself this week. You ain't got your typical vibe with you.
Nah, I mean, it's just a lot of shit, man. A lot of shit I be trying to figure out and deal with. I just be getting tired of giving people get out of jail cards, and I don't get that mutual respect. And you know who I'm talking about. That shit is really bothering me with that whole child
You shouldn't have did it.
You know what I mean?
Don't do it no more.
Yeah, I'm not. I revoked that privilege.
Yeah, don't do it no more. And we ain't even got to get deep into it, but I'm going to tell you as my friend, don't do that shit no more. No more favors.
Nah, you can't. And that's what I'm coming to realize, man. Like, just being nice don't work.
No. Nice guys finish last. That isn't just a cliche saying. It's the truth. Nice guys finish last. That doesn't mean that you can't never be nice.
Nah.
Or that you never should be a good person.
You got to pick your
battles. When you're always a nice guy, you're going to get taken advantage of, and you're going to get pushed over.
Yeah. You got to pick your battles.
Yeah.
It's the way the world is.
Yeah. You got to be willing to tell a motherfucker to fuck off.
Yeah.
Everybody ain't willing to do that all the time.
Yeah.
That's a tough thing to do.
I'm starting to realize it. I'm not even going to say starting. I'm there. Like, I'm on that type of page, man. Fuck it. You know? Been down that, like we talked about last week. I'm past all that shit, man. Like, I'm just realizing, man, it's just like, life is short. A lot of shit out here got to change,
Yeah.
man.
That's why I quit worrying about money all the time.
Yeah, you can't do that.
I used to be stressed.
I like it, but I ain't going to stress it.
I'm just talking about just thinking about your financial future, stuff like that. Not having money in the now. That you know what I've always been worried about with money? Who's going to take care of me when I'm older? Where's the money going to be? See, now I know what I work.
Mm-hmm.
But if you don't save none of this work money while you're doing all this working, what are you going to have later on?
Shit.
Because there ain't shit in Social Security.
Nah, you can't survive off that.
Unless you're already old. And I don't, no knock on old people or nothing like that. That's not what I'm saying. But if you're already an older person and you're in the Social Security realm right now today, you probably can do some things. You're probably getting your little Social Security check. You're probably doing a little thing. You know, the dudes that work at Walmart, work here and there, they're getting a few little hours to get out the house and do that. For our age, that money ain't going to be enough money for what a place costs to live somewhere.
Nah, because the price of living's going up.
And the Social Security ain't going to go up.
That shit garbage. My father said he's still working this day because he can't live off, so it can't pay his bills. And matter of fact, happy birthday, Pop. Just turned 67.
67.
On June the 23rd. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
But
is that Gemini or that's out of Gemini season?
I don't know what the fuck it is.
Oh, damn.
I really don't. I don't even keep up with that shit. I just know mine.
What are you?
Scorpio.
Oh, okay.
So that's all I know.
You should get that scorpion tattoo.
But what he was saying, I'm cool without the tattoo. I don't need the
You ain't never had a tattoo, have you?
I got them permanent ones.
Oh, yeah.
But,
you should highlight them. You have the realest flames ever. Motherfuckers never have flames.
And what I should do
is your shit would be hard as a motherfucker.
And draw the motherfucking Yakuza on that motherfucker.
And it'd be like, boy, put some red tips and some flames on that shit. Boy, that shit be the tightest shit. Nobody never have no shit like that.
I be walking around looking like an asshole of the year.
Why?
I don't know. But me and him would talk about that shit.
The motherfuckers probably would be talking to you. What's that? You'd be like, oh, yeah, this what I...
Yeah, put Yakuza.
You should do all that shit. We should start a petition for you. This is how y'all treat y'all's veterans.
Yeah, you know I don't get no money.
You know what? That's fucked up. This how you treat your veterans? We should start a page for you. This how
people don't realize that shit.
Yeah, like this how America treats its veterans.
People don't realize that I got burned up in the Navy, spent a whole month in the hospital.
What, you in ICU?
Yes, intensive care. Yes.
Yeah, you was burnt up, bro. When you first came, it was all on your neck and all that shit. I don't see it as bad like it used to be.
Years
healed up after so many years.
I still got the shit on my belly, my chest, my neck.
Well, you fell face first?
I fell face first.
What you tripped on?
So you know how it is, the buddy system. Them motherfuckers might set me up.
Oh, don't say that.
I've been thinking about it over the years.
You think it was a... Hold on. Hell, I hit the wrong button. I know you hit the wrong button.
Them motherfuckers might have set me up.
We need to fire some shots out here.
Set me up. Because you know that... What do we always go off in the Navy? What do we have? We consider our buddy system.
Yeah, you don't go out on B Street by yourself. Don't go out here by yourself.
So when I was on this roof doing this flood coating roof, which people don't know, it's a hot tar, which was probably about 730-some degrees.
Damn.
That's what it was. And not just bottom line is there's
there you go. Tune.
Yeah, Tune, help me out.
Please. You know what it is, Tune. If you listen, please.
But it was 730-some degrees of hot tar. So there's what they call as a harness line. Everybody knows what a harness is. So technically, my buddy was supposed to have me linked up.
Oh, linked.
So when you do a flood coat on a roof with hot tar, you taking literally hot buckets of tar. And you're just like throwing it like water. You're throwing it like water.
You throw it,
yeah,
and then you spread it with the
tool. Yeah, you take like almost like a squeezy board or
like a squeezy thing, and you spreading it around.
So when they do a flood coat, it's considered like you.
Is that before you put the shingles and shit on?
It's like the final coat to protect it from getting water underneath.
After everything's done, you throw this shit on here.
That's why they call it a flood coat because it stopped water from.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So long story short, man, I went to do the thing. So you got to imagine, I'm already standing in hot tar. That's
what,
tacky.
You had boots and shit on?
Yeah. Nah, I was in my flip-flops.
I'm talking about,
Yeah, I had boots.
Man, I'm not a builder, motherfucker. But don't try to insult me on this shit like I was up there on the roof with your motherfucking ass. I was a CM, bro. I was turning wrenches.
Yeah, I get you. I follow you. But listen,
I don't do this bullshit. Hot tar shit, bro.
Now you know why.
Yeah.
All right, look. But anyways, so when I slung the bucket of mud, my feet was still in plane, but it was
that they tacky and
so
shit.
I couldn't. When I flung it, I went forward with the bucket, but my harness was supposed to be tied off
to hold you,
to hold me,
and it wasn't.
It wasn't connected to the
Who was your buddy?
line. Quinn, I remember his name, big white boy, Quinn.
Quinn didn't tie you off,
but he did though. When I got burned, he was shook. He was shook, young. Shouts out. I don't even know his first name. His last name was Quinn. We was in Yokosuka, Japan, 1994, 93, 94.
Oh, it was after 93.
Yeah, it was 94. But man,
it might have been 95.
Might have been 95. Yeah, it was 95. And he just picked up this big ass water thing, like for your eyes and shit. He just started dumping this shit on me. Yeah, he was trying to cool me off. He was shook, man, but everybody else was standing around, even the motherfucking
chief and shit.
Nah, first class. What the fuck was his name?
What was punk ass? I shouldn't say. Let me stop.
Joe?
No, damn. I was gonna go there. I was gonna go with your builder buddy Montgomery.
Oh no, he wasn't there.
You remember Montgomery?
I'm in Alabama.
He could play some ping pong like a motherfucker though.
He was different, but
yeah, he was.
I fell into the shit. I fell face.
Oh, now you fall.
And this shit just.
And what?
I had my BBUs all down, tied around my.
Because y'all had to have them strapped up on the roof.
And that shit burned right. The thing about it didn't burn a hole in the BBUs.
It's BDUs. Quit saying.
All right. Whatever, man.
You said you
the camis.
Brazilian butt lifts out here. You got BBLs on your mind. He said BBUs.
All right.
Damn,
Listen, I don't care.
We
man.
getting that stone quick. But go ahead.
Look, so
it didn't burn through.
It didn't burn through it, but it was so hot. It was like glue.
It was sticking to you.
And that shit stuck to my arms, all here, my chest, my neck.
So what if you didn't have the BDUs on? Would it have been worse?
Hell yeah. That shit probably would have burned me to my motherfucker. Because right here I had skin graft. Right here. If you see right here, I had skin graft. But yeah, that shit probably would have burned down to the bone. Or something. It would have been bad.
And it would have been on your skin.
You know the crazy part about it is I had to climb down 3 flights of stairs on a motherfucking
after you was burned?
Yeah. I climbed down three stories, not flights, 3 stories of a ladder, emergency, like a fire escape ladder.
Yeah.
Burned.
Oh,
look, took a ride in the truck. I forgot the dude's first class name. He was cool, but he was an asshole. He was phony.
He said he's cool, he was an asshole.
But he was phony, but I forgot his name, man. And
what was he saying though?
He was like, "You're gonna be all right. Everything's gonna be fine." Dog, I was just stuck. You know what I mean? Like I was stuck.
So you ain't know
so
what
at
was
first.
going.
So the thing about it is,
you in shock?
Not yet. At first, I was burned. Like I just didn't like. Reality didn't hit me.
That you was burned.
Yeah, like I'm burned, but it's like it's not really setting in because for real.
Oh, that news wave went out all across the wires. Elliot got burned. He fell on the roof.
Yeah, you know what they tried to say?
He was in Yokosuka. I mean, that shit was on the airwaves.
For real, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
but I will say this: they tried.
Yeah, you know that's back when wasn't. You remember? This ain't cell phone time and all this. We was getting word like through.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, everybody knew you fell on the roof, bro. At Main Body, everybody was like, "L fell, he got burned up and all this shit." We was like, "Damn!" They said he coming home, he coming back here to Main, because that's when you came to Main. But we knew you already got burnt up.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
but
So you walking down the joint.
Yep, I went down. I walked down the thing. We get in the truck. He's like, oh, everything's going to be fine. Da-da-da. I'm not feeling shit yet because I'm burned. But when I get to this motherfucking hospital in Yokosuka, dog, as soon as I get there, mind you, I'm on my feet. I'm walking in. There's people in the waiting room.
You burned.
They looking at me.
Yeah. You still got your BDUs on?
I got everything on. They had to cut all my shit off. Dog, when they took my motherfucking blouse off, they had to cut it like this because when y'all gonna be thinking I'm bullshitting. God is my witness. My skin was like a bracelet. My skin was hanging down like a bracelet. Like you could see my tendons on this hand. Oh. You could see my not tendons, but you could see my muscles.
Yeah.
And dog, I just remember being in that joint. They gave me
pass out.
No, I'm sitting there like boom, 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 woo, woo, woo. Like
what you was feeling.
That's that Irish coming out of me. Like I'm like,
oh, that's that strength. That's that strength came
out. Irish. Shout out to us Irish.
I'm Irish too, though.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? Yeah, the Irish tough as a motherfucker.
Yeah. So, but what you was feeling then?
That shit like. For some reason, that shit just started being pain. Like, I was in pain.
You seen it. That's why.
Yeah,
that's what made it be pain.
All this shit
I think that's once you seen that shit.
This one was bad.
You was looking translucent, like you could see into your arm and shit.
No, it wasn't that bad, but you could see, like, you know how they say all your skin has, like, holes?
Yeah.
Like, what they call that shit? Like, your pores?
Yeah.
I could see all that shit. That shit was fucking me up. And then I was looking in the mirror and shit. All
your shit was burned?
Yeah. My lip was all swollen and shit.
How long you was in the hospital?
Almost 2 months. I was in the hospital so long, they had to give me leave to leave out the hospital. You know what I mean? Like, they were like, oh, you can only leave for a certain amount of hours, but you got to come back.
Damn.
I was living in the hospital.
In Yokosuka?
In Yokosuka. Matter of fact, shout out to, what's the dude's name? He's come there every week and cut my hair for me. He's from Georgia. What was his name? Little short, heavy set.
Bennett?
No.
Not Bennett?
No, I can't remember his name, man. But he was a cool brother. And I'm sorry I can't remember your name, but he used to come.
Well, we're going to shout you out, man.
I'm going to find out who you are.
We're going to put that out
Facebook.
there. Yeah.
But he used to come there every week, man, and give me a shape up. And talk to me, because he had, matter of fact, he had he gonna know what I'm talking about because you was on light duty because you had a foot, he was wearing tennis shoes. Because his feet was
he had a tennis shoe chip.
Yeah, a tennis shoe chip.
Yeah.
So I spent like almost 2 months in that joint.
And then you came to main body?
Then I was still out. they didn't want to give me convalescent leave or nothing. Then when I got out, the lieutenant in Yokosuka was like, all right, we're going to put you back. I was like, no. The dude
that put you back where? To work?
Yep. They was going to put me back to work.
You lying.
No, I'm not making this shit up. You can't make this shit up.
You was all wrapped up.
I was bandaged. Man, I was bandaged.
They did Swan Vaughn the same way after his accident.
Yeah, they was like,
you got to get back to work.
Yeah,
they told him he's not fit for duty.
Yeah.
How you guys got him working? He's not fit for duty. The military, when they got it out for you,
you fucked.
Ooh.
Them motherfuckers was like, you were putting. I was like, well, don't I get? I didn't know nothing about it. What happened was somebody turned me on to it. I'm gonna tell you who it was. He was an SK. Remember him? He was from Chicago. Had the golds in his mouth. Clark.
Yeah,
cool
Clark
brother.
Cool.
Clark was cool as shit.
Clark wasn't from Chicago. He was from Mississippi.
No, light-skinned Clark drove the Stanza.
Yeah.
He said he was from Chicago originally.
Maybe but he was from Mississippi.
Okay.
I thought that he had them golds and shit.
Yeah.
But he told me he had the little box cut.
Yeah, cool brother, man. Cool as shit.
Yeah. Clark.
So he's the one.
He was kind of stocky, a little
short motherfucker, stocky. Yeah, but he was cool as shit. And Clark was like, look, man. They got to give you convalescent leave. You fucked up. Like, bro. He's like me and Clark.
Oh, he was in Yokosuka?
Yeah, he was the SK over there.
Oh, handling y'all's books.
Me and him built a real cool relationship even before the fact. And because he came to me, I'm going to be real, man. He came to me was like, man, they trying to say you was drinking before they was trying to say I was drinking. And that's why the accident happened. But
they tried to throw it on you like that?
Oh, that's why I said with this government shit, these military shit. I'm telling you, man, like people don't realize what I went through when I was.
They said you was drinking.
Oh, he came back.
You never told me that.
Man, we never really got into depths like we are now talking about it. But he came to me, he was like, man, he was like, man, they trying to say you was drinking. Why you know, they were saying you was drinking. He was like, but they pulled your blood. And they said
wasn't nothing in there.
Nothing in there.
Motherfuckers. Look, they thought the L that normally be partying and doing shit.
They thought I was on ass over the week move.
Yeah.
So Clark was like, man, so this what you do? He said, man, look, they're going to try to put you right back to work. He was giving me the scoop coming to the hospital and everything. Off hours, he was coming to see me. And you know the crazy part about it? He was really besides I can't remember the dude's name was cutting my hair. He was really the only one that came to see me on the regular.
From
Joe,
when y'all was in Yakutka.
Joe was there.
He was there.
Joe
he went to Yakutka with me again.
You know what Joe did?
He did the same shit to me. So I don't even. We not even gonna talk.
No, but what I'm
gonna
say though is I'm gonna put this out. The only time Joe came to see me was when he went to borrow money.
Ain't that a damn shame?
That's it.
Or your Columbia suit. But keep it. But
moving. Yeah. But anyways.
But either way, so Clark did all that. Clark put you the game down. He laid the game. Shouts out to Clark, man. Shouts out to my man Clark.
He was like, man, look, when you go back, just tell me what kind. So I go back. It was like some odd day. I can't remember exactly. So the lieutenant was like, yeah, we're gonna put you back to work. This and I was like, hey, well, don't I get a convalescent leave? Like, mind you, I'm a motherfucking wrapped up in bed. I'm holding my hands like this.
Right.
He was like, oh, you want convalescent leave? I was like, yeah. And in my mind, I'm like, why would I not?
Right.
He was like, okay, yeah, we're going to give you convalescent leave. So I was on leave for like a month.
Just in Yakutka?
In Yakutka, just on leave. But I had a little friend, a female friend there, a little light-skinned bro. I shout out Tasha. Her name was Tasha. Very lovely young girl, just young.
Right.
But me and her started
Motherfucker, you was young.
Yeah,
you always young.
Yeah, but she was like 20. I was like,
just messing with you.
But you know what I'm saying? But me and her just hung out every day.
Right.
She had a car.
And then they sent you the main body?
No, they kept me there until the end of deployment. And then they brought me back the main body. Remember when I came back to main body, everybody was going back home.
Oh, I thought you came a little earlier than that. Oh, you came when it was over.
Yeah.
They kept you there the whole time.
Yeah, like I was literally. They started trying to put me like, dog. I literally.
Oh, that's why you just stayed in my room for them couple. Because my roommate was gone.
Yeah, and I was only there for a couple of days because you stayed behind, and I went with main body back home, back to Mississippi.
Remember, I stayed. I had to do that debt shit.
That turnover shit. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That was that bullshit. I'm gonna give that to that bullshit. Yeah. But it was cool though because we got to kick it with the other battalions and shit. We knew a lot of people from
4, right?
We was when we came in, it was the dudes from Port Hueneme, and when they
I think that was
74 came in behind us. They was leaving Gulfport so we could come home.
Yeah, but yeah, man, I went through all that shit, man. Like, but the more of the whole story where we got us started, people was, I'm out now. I've been out for over 20-some years. My hands swell up when I do work.
And they ain't paid.
They ain't paying me shit.
That let y'all know, man, we need something for L. We're going to do that. And, hey, man, I appreciate you sharing your stories, man. I really do, man. These last couple episodes, you've been real in-depth and giving up some information and letting people know a little bit more about you, and I appreciate that. And myself, I want us to open
we need to start getting on your ass a little bit. Put some of your shit out there. Why are you talking about, I was in juvie hall? I want to know what the fuck you was in juvie hall for.
That wasn't good. But we'll talk about that in the next one.
We need to, yeah.
I'll put it out there.
Yeah, we need to start letting the people know, man.
Yeah. We're going to let
that way, y'all will get an understanding of, like, really what we are about.
And why we had to do the things the decisions we had to make, how we ended up in the military in the first place. But I'll give you a lot of that. We'll bounce back to that. But we're at an hour today, as usual.
Always.
And as usual, y'all know what I need y'all to do. Subscribe.
Yeah, do something. Subscribe.
Tell your friends to subscribe. I don't care if you don't listen. Subscribe. I need the numbers. Give us a number, and we're going to give you a number back. When you need something from us, we're going to be there for you.
Speaking of which, shout out to my girl, Keisha Jones, Tag and Title Boutique. I told her I was going to shout you out. I'm going to give you a shout out. She's a very, very good person. You go there, man, get your tags, your titles. I don't care if you want for a boat. I don't care if you want a motorcycle.
Go there,
holler. She got U-Haul
She's
truck.
with the Swirl.
Yeah, she's with the Swirl.
And if you need a cooling towel, get with my cousin, Telly Towels. Telly Towel. Get that, cuz. There you go. I made sure I got you, too, man. We're going to shout out our affiliates and people that appreciate us. But as usual, man, you can get at us at the Swirl Podcast DMV on the gram. That's our #1 spot. You can get at us individually. Me, Dirty Red, 7 Deuce with the numerals on the gram. Jeffrey Kapperman on the book. You can get my man on the book, Mike Elliott.
Yeah.
And always, I'm wearing some exquisite clothing. This last year's model, but still fresh, still keep it clean. You ever want anything with that, holler at my boy Young Fleazy, exquisiteclothingcompany.com. L, get him out of here, man.
I got a brain fart real quick. But anyways, there was something I wanted to say, man, before we go off the mic. But I'm going to leave it real short and simple, man. Y'all people, I've posted a lot of stuff this week, and I'm really high on this friend stuff. And the reason why I'm saying that is because I want to be able to let people know, if you really about your friend and you really feel like y'all friends, man, show them people support. Whether it's on Facebook, whether it's somebody you walk beside every day at work, or just who you know through somebody else. show each other support, man. Let's make this world a better world by showing each other support instead of showing each other anger and disappointment and hate and all that stuff, man. Show each other love and respect, man, and watch how the world change. Y'all be easy.
There you have it.
Come on.